got a tan? I thought you were too sick to come outside. Or do the show with me last week.
Look, get lost.
What?
No, get lost. The series DVD comes out in Walmart next week.
Look, I know our views have been low lately. It's killing me. It kills me. But if you just give us like 3 more years, I know that
No. Not you.
It's not you, it's me, right? Really?
No, it is you. Look, you're not good. I mean, you used to be a good co-host, but not anymore. Look, none of this even matters, okay? Bloodlust is over.
You can't break up with the show. I mean, you're my brother. But more importantly, you signed a contract.
Go home and never return, Simba.
Hey, do y'all know if you take a couple steps over here, there's no rain?
Bye.
Wait! I'm gonna sue your ass! Put a freaking shirt on! Hello, Truies, and welcome to a double episode of Bloodlust. My name's Antonia.
And I'm Alex. Last week, Pleaseville said, Alex, you and your hair need to marry me. Well, I hope you enjoy your time together. I promise I wouldn't cry. I promise I wouldn't cry.
Sorry it's been so long since we've seen you last. We'll explain more about that at the end of the show. But right now, let's get into our review of Season 5, Episode 5 and 6, titled...
I don't even remember anymore. So what's going on in Fantasia, Antonia?
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
You do that.
So Tara's finally out of those bloody clothes and she's strutting her stuff in slow-mo. Not to take anything away from you, Tara, but slow-mo can make anyone look badass.
You actually look halfway decent.
The last time she ever came this close to looking good was when she was with Marianne.
Or when she was cage fighting. So Pam wastes no time in letting Tam know. Who's Tam? So Pam wasted no time letting Tara know who's the HVIC up in this mofo.
This is not your house. It is mine. You work here. Got it.
There's this weird sexual tension between the two of them that I find a bit...
Basically, I'm your slave. Pretty much.
odd.
Yes. Missy Pam.
If I have to sit through one more offensive racist joke, I'm gonna hang myself from a tree. After one particularly harsh public lashing, Jessica takes pity on poor old Tara and decides to share some words of wisdom with her. Girl talk!
I know how awful and scary, lonely it can be, but it gets better. It really does.
Jess, the gays called. They want their slogan back.
So later that night, Tara runs into Hoyt. Hoyt's on his new fang banger shit.
Showing off his vamp stamps, sporting guy liner, and looking f***ing ridiculous. Him, not you. You look amazing. Come on, man. Buck up. So while Tara's feeding on Hoyt in one stall, her BFF Jill Jessica is feeding on some random hippie in the next.
And they're totally oblivious to each other.
Until... Chicks over Hicks, ladies. Chicks over Hicks.
So Tara opens a can of whip ass on Jessica. Jessica, didn't your mama ever tell you not to fight black girls?
You lose that battle. You lose that battle 9 times out of 10.
I guess that whole friendship thing's on hold.
No, girls, don't throw away your 2-hour relationship over some man. Let's call him a man. So Hoyt, being an opportunist, uses this situation to try to get back with Jessica.
You still care about me.
Oh,
You were to let Tara drain me, but you didn't. That's okay.
My heart breaks for Hoyt. A huge part of me still wants to see him and Jessica together.
Why? Is it because Hoyt has so much love in his heart?
I got love in my heart.
when you hear me, it is never gonna happen.
Well, f*** you too.
They were such an odd couple. He's like a loser, but she's like badass because she's a vampire. She drops kegs on bitches' heads now.
Whatever. Jessica, you're never gonna do any better than Hoyt.
She did when she got with Jason.
He might be sexy, but he's stupid.
So Sam goes over to Luna.
House.
Oh. So Sam goes over to Luna's house to tell her that their friends have been murdered.
Murder!
And that there's some type of shifter hunters on the loose. Some shifty folks.
So Luna cries on his shoulder for a little bit, but after a while she kindly asks him to leave because remember...
F you! F you too!
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Jog on.
So Sam is making his way back to the car when...
Looks like we found an exception to that slow-mo rule.
Always gotta worry about the payback. But some boy that roughed up way back. Coming back after all these years. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. And that's the way it is.
Let's just talk about Luna for a second.
Okay.
So you hear gunshots outside the house.
Right.
Yeah, my first instinct would probably be to go see what's going on.
Through the window.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Sam down. Oh.
But after you see Sam on the ground and you still see the fucking people that just shot him, you're gonna run outside to him? What the hell?
Sam.
No! Emma, avenge me!
If I was gonna run over to Sam, I would at least turn into like a little fucking mouse first.
Fair.
What's going on?
So you expect me to believe that these drunken, redneck, loudmouth fools with big old titties written on their shirts had the stealth, self-control, and skill to shoot Ice and Coco in the heads at 50 yards away?
You don't have the technology or the steady hands to pull off a procedure like that, so ha!
I mean, their bullet holes can't even stay consistent from one shot to the next.
So Emma escapes a rain of bullets by turning herself into a little werepup. And off to Grandma's house she goes.
Under the bullets and around the Hicks to Grandmother's house we go.
So last episode we assumed that Terry had gone all batshit crazy because his troops killed a bunch of villagers. But oh no!
She's alive, Sergeant! We can save her. Now you f***ing dead chick her.
Of all of the massacres and all of the villages in all of Iraq, this witch dies in yours. Tough break, kid.
To pop 2 in the chest to lay her to rest, then 1 in the head to make sure she dead.
No, Terry! You're supposed to kill her before she has time to put a curse on you.
Wait a minute! That monster came out her ass! So this witch summons the fire monster to avenge her and her people's death.
Good thing he was on call that day.
It's called a freak. It means the evil, an infernal being in smoke and fire. It's coming for us.
You were pretty close with your prediction, Tito Ramos 13.
So the entire time I was watching this scene, I kept on thinking that Zed was about to bust in there and start raping people.
Who was that?
We've got to get the out of here. This is what it's been waiting for, to get us all together. We are sitting ducks down here.
How do you figure that? I mean, if it wanted to kill you guys all in one swoop, why didn't it do it right when the woman summoned it? You were all standing right there.
Oh,
Start raping people.
I know who Zed is now. Zed is dead. So Terry and the sergeant end up escaping from the sex dungeon, but their crazy friend wasn't so lucky. Wait a minute, if the monster can come out at any time, any place, then why does it feel it needs to devise a master scheme to try to kill people? Why doesn't it just swallow everyone up like it did this guy so there's no chance of escape? It makes no sense, man!
Pull yourself together!
Oh my god. I think I'm blind in my right eye now. So later Terry meets up with Arlene and finally tells her the truth.
I'm cursed.
There's no such thing as a curse. And even if there was, why would she curse you? You didn't shoot her kid.
For some strange reason, Arlene just won't believe him.
You got a coworker that can read your mind. Another one of your coworkers is a witch that tried to help you abort your demon spawn baby.
You witnessed a ghost possess Lafayette's body, steal your baby, then watch said ghost's baby get dug up from the grave. But a witch putting a curse on your husband for murdering her entire village is just too far-fetched for you to believe?
No.
So things are getting hot and heavy in Suki's house.
So long for this.
So have I. At Kill Huggy said, tell me you're gonna do the vomit scene for your next episode. Well, you know what, some guy? I probably would have if every teen movie over the last 10 years hadn't beaten me to it.
Pretty sure that Alcee still would have had sex with Sookie if Bill and Eric didn't show up.
Alcee, you sure know how to treat a lady.
Oh God, your corniness is about to make me throw up.
The gang meets up with Doug, and Sookie begins to peel back the layers of glamour that was fogging the boy's memory.
The boy?
She's digging Russell up with her hands.
Push.
Dehydrated Russell looks a lot like Horcrux Voldemort.
She has a necklace, like a spider or a bat.
Aha! The plot thickens. A female member of the Authority is behind all of this.
That's right.
Girl power! So Sookie and the gang load up in the Hurl machine and go off to solve the mystery at the house on Haunted Hill. Let me say that I find it extremely hard to believe that the vamp that set Russell free would A, use Doug to help her dig up Russell's body,
B, use him to carry Russell to the place that they'd be hiding him,
or C, let him live to tell the tale. I would think he'd be first on the menu, especially after the gang found this! Cue clip.
Where do they take the prisoners?
A better question would be, who brought you here? Or how's it hanging? It would be a perfect time to say, how's it hanging?
Even with all this information, it still takes the gang the whole rest of the episode before they find Russell.
Took you long enough.
We come to finish what we started.
As my great love Talbot used to say when we were buck hunting.
Give it your best shot.
So Russell gets Eric monologuing, the attack wears strike, Russell gets blasted by Sookie's lame power, and just when it looks like all was lost for dear old Russell Edgington, this weird shit happens.
He dies. We die, most certainly.
A little forceful there, aren't we, Bill?
So once back at the Authority HQ, Eric and Bill are celebrated for doing a job that they should have did 2 seasons ago.
And then Roman declares that they'd be executing Russell tonight.
But Guardian, he knows so much, and I agree. Execution
Why
is
would
warranted.
we believe
but
anything that he has to tell us?
Salami's a little hesitant to that idea. Did you notice that?
Did you notice, did you call her meat? Some meat the whole time?
Can you say sanguinista?
Can you say sanguasti? So while preparations are being made for the execution, Eric goes to his sister. This vampire has turned into a bat shit crazy girl.
It's a miracle. It's all part of her plan. She's been right all along.
Right. So the time has come for Russell to finally meet his true death.
In the name of the Father and of the Mother. In the name of my ass.
This is about peace.
Peace is for pussies.
I like how they all stood there and let this man die.
Here's to you, Roman. He cares so much about humans. He dedicated his whole afterlife.
To the cause.
So thanks, dude. May you rest in globs.
So Alcee goes to the barn and confronts JD about what he did. Then he challenges him to a catfight, dogfight?
A duel to the death.
To determine who's going to be the Packmaster.
Well, which one of you's willing to be his second?
I will.
That's a down-ass bitch. And she's probably a nice person as well. So Jason goes to Sookie and
He tells her that the vamps were the ones that actually killed their parents.
Mama and Daddy died in a flood.
Vampires are pretty good at covering their tracks.
Pretty good.
So Jason leads Sookie to Club Meadow, and inside they find their cousin.
and she introduces them to one of their fairy relatives, Claude. You guys remember him from season 4, episode 1, don't you?
I've got the humans!
I don't believe you. I don't believe any of you.
So Lafayette returns back to his home to find his idols mocking him once again.
Life is so funny, bitch.
So what does he do? He has a bitch fit. Knocks them all over, and A-Town stomps them to the ground into dust.
And then snorts the dust, and then gets high, and then sees Jesus' head on the table. I think that's what happened.
That is what happened. I remember that exact same way.
Jesus loves you, Lala, through and through. Don't you ever forget that. Jesus loved the little faggots.
I think that the whole Emma Grandma thing is going to be Bad News Bears.
I don't think that Alcee is going to be worrying about Sookie much longer.
I I think that the fairies are lying to Sookie and Jason. They're probably the ones that kill Sookie's parents.
Deep Star 720 predicts that Jason is about to be a vamp racist again, which means no love for Jessica. And I'd have to agree with him.
Art or whatever your name is said that Salome.
Alex,
Okay.
it's Salome.
I know you're f***ing me up. Salome is Sanguista. She has something to do with releasing Russell.
Alert! We just got a new fan, Attitude Gal 02. What up, girl? So as we said in our last episode, we have important news for you guys.
Antonia has been accepted into USC's Cinematic Arts Graduates Program, and she will be moving away to LA in August.
I will be doing that, and I did get into there. Working on Bloodlust over the years made me realize that I wanted to be a filmmaker, and there's no way in hell that I would have continued Bloodlust if it wasn't for all of the love and support from fans like you! So I just want to give a big thank you to all of our viewers. You guys are so awesome. All 23 of you.
So with that being said, things might be a little hectic for us for the rest of the season, and you might not see us on a weekly basis. But we're trying very hard to make Bloodlust work, and we're missing you guys just as much as you're missing us.
Maybe even a little bit more. In funner news!
Oh, you're just making up words now?
We're starting a Bloodlust trivia game to give you guys a chance to win cool stuff like Bloodlust t-shirts or some of the costumes that we wear on the show.
Like this garment.
So each week we'll ask you guys a question about our show. We'll take the names from the first 10 correct answers and place them in the blood bank. The following episode we'll pull a name from the bank and reveal a winner.
And this week's blood bank question is, who is the first character that I have ever dressed as?
And who is the first character that I ever dressed as? Good luck, folks. Comments on comments. Comments on comments. You got the comments on comments. You got the... No! Joe Lovers said, you guys are my fave YouTube person or whatever you call it. Actually, I think that's the clinical term.
So Tara J16 says, what true blood vamp would you want to be your maker?
I think I want Jessica to be my maker because she's young, she's fun, and I think that by the time she's ready to be a mom, she's really going to take good care of her progeny.
I would like Russell Edgington to be my maker. He's also fun. He's been around for 3,000 years. I think he has a lot to teach.
I'm sure he does have a lot to teach. Like how to buck hunt.
Lightning round, go!
You were joking, we were joking, no harm, no foul. Now please promise me that we're never gonna fight again.
You're scaring the children. From France?
Question, does this offend you?
Oh, oui. Pam is awesome when she's not doing stuff like this.
You never with the weave, okay? Oh yes, and last but not least, Laughing at Yourself 29 says,
You thought we forgot about you, didn't you?
do you think that Sookie's gonna get back with either Bill or Eric by the end of the season? She may have a dream sequence about one of the boys, but I have a feeling that the writers are gonna make her celibate for the rest of the season.
Okay, folks, we reached the end of our show.
I thought that episode 5 was horribly goofy, but episode 6 was pretty okay.
As always, don't forget to like, share, and comment. We love the comments.
Don't forget to Facebook, Twitters, and
Instagrams us.
Click here if you want to see my video submission to USC. Click here if you want to see a video of Alex getting his hair cut off. And click here for a mystery bonus video.
Bonus, people. Alright, till next time, let the blood flow, Trubies.
Look, I know things have been cold and wet. It kills me. This is killing me. I'm freezing.
That was a line from Jungle to Jungle.